Site 499. I'm gonna do a real down and dirty virtual reality, totally unclear video. But seriously, I'm gonna do a little bit of recording here for you. A couple things I want you to work on for that first round that's due as soon as you get back from your vacation. Hang on. Alright, so we're here. I've loaded myself into one of your teams here, and I'm going to click on go to decisions, and I'm going to click on launch the website, and I'm going to go, this screen here is because I was in that particular spot before, so you won't see that one. Alright, so first things first, go to pro forma. Take a look at where we're at. 2.3% profit, which sucks, okay? Not good enough. Minimum's about 7 to 10%. I'm not settling for a nickel on a dollar for you. You guys need to get about 10%. Okay? Everything is up here, just not making a lot of money. Go back here to decisions. Let's go to marketing. Alright, we're going to really, we're going to focus on one market segment here, and we're going to go for basically the low technology or low end market, and it's at $21. In this case, the product's called Acre. So I'm in Andrew's stuff here, okay? Now, what I want you to do is, this is what the simulation is telling you is your projected sales right now is $1,357,000. We want to try and get that to $2 million if we can. So what's the easiest way to do that? I mean, really, I don't want you to mess with any of the product features right now, because as you go along, you're going to learn the low end has two primary purchase decision criteria. One is price, one is age. So if you change anything, it's going to reduce the age in this, which is backwards. The ideal age for this guy, I think, is 7 years. Alright? So we're going to leave those things the same. We're going to go in here though, and we're going to ratchet up Acre's promo budget. Okay? Well, I'm going to stick this at about $1,500. Now, what that really is $1,500,000. I'm going to do the same thing to the sales budget here. We're just guessing. We're just guessing around. We're just playing. All right. This is what we do in the beginning round. Well, lo and behold, you're not going to find out what it did until you recalculate. Okay. So you recalculate and hit this, and oh, boom. Going up to $1,600,000. That's not bad. So I got a sizable increase in volume, sales volume, by playing with my promotional and sales budget. Let's do some more. Come back here. Go to $1,800,000. Okay, and we'll do the same over here. All right. Awesome. We're going to hit recalculate again. Let's see what it did. Took us up to 1724. Nice. So based on this crystal ball prediction here, I'm going to set my forecast here at 1750. Okay. You have to set your forecast in here. If you don't, the simulation has, if you tell the simulation you have no sales. So the simulation has no way of knowing what your sales are going to be unless you put it in your forecast. Then hit, again, recalculate. Sweet. Alright, now, if we're going to sell it, we got to be able to make it, right? So let's go down to the decision here of production. Let's see if we can handle that. So that was Acre, right? We said we're going to make 1,750 or 1,750,000. Our inventory on hand here is 39. Okay, Our capacity is 1820. We've got plenty of capacity to make that. We don't have to change a thing here. We could sell some capacity, but I wouldn't suggest you do that until you really know what you're doing, and you don't yet, so don't. So we're going to leave that right where it's at. Now, what are we going to do? Let's look at what it did to our profit. We're going to take this, go back to income statement. Where did it take us? Oh, check it out. We increased our profits to 3%. Alright, now, that's about, getting our feet wet here. Learning how to use Capsim and get to know it. I put another guide into your Capsim file. Read it, learn it, love it. Get to know that. Read it during your break. There is no break in work. Forget it. The vacation's over. You're done. You guys need to start working in a couple months here. So get used to it now. Alright? Now, one more thing. What do you do if you want to save this guy? Well, you come up here and you say File, Update All Decisions. And then you get this huge pop-up here. Blah, 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 blah. You can save by department, or you can save all decisions. And then hit Save. Okay? Now, the interesting thing is, when I hit Save here, look for this. Official decisions have been updated. If you don't see that, no good. NFG. I'll tell you a quick story. True story. Last summer, I was in Chicago at the Rolling Stones concert. Had VIP backstage tickets. I'm assuming most of you know who the Rolling Stones is. Pretty huge fan. Having the time of my life. My phone is ringing off the hook. It's a student. Student is crying. She had spent 6 hours working on her decisions, launched them, nothing. Came back, everything was right back to where it was. Nothing had saved. She was hysterical. I got on the phone with Capsim. They were able to pull the data and save a file of it for her. How? I don't know. They said they'd never been able to do that before until that time. I don't know if that's true. But anyway, the fact of the matter was, she thought she had saved. But sometimes what happens is between the internet and everything else, it gets a little wonky. If you don't see that official decisions have been updated, sign up there, keep saving. I would save twice. That's how I usually run my stuff. Alright? So, that's the basics. We're going to get into this kind of slow, and then you guys, when you come back, you have a decision every day. So, I'm giving you guys time to get caught up here. Alright? Have a good break.